Retro Rock plays everything.
Hello, ladies and germs. Boy, have I got a treat for you today. My buddy Ryan dropped this one off for me to review. It is the 17-in-1 versus Maxx. I've done some of the other versus Maxx games and they were a treat. So I assume this one's gonna be a wonder too. Actually, I think I've done them all except for the gambling one now after this. So, ooh, can't wait. Notice the beautiful lime green color. Okay, D-pad is actually pretty unoffensive here. It doesn't stick up too much. It's early 2000s technology, but not the worst of early 2000s technology. It actually feels like it might hold together. It's not bad. We got your A button, your B button. It's a square and a circle, of course. In this case, you've got your rapid fire buttons up here and here. It does have two shoulder buttons, right one and left one. I did them in the wrong order. I haven't found a game so far. I tested a few of them ahead of time, just to make sure the thing was working. And I didn't find a game that used them yet. All right, the reset and start buttons are rubber. So a little extra money was put into it to actually have a different material for these. I like when they do that. It's not going to necessarily win me over, but it doesn't hurt. On-off switch in an unoffensive location. That's really not too bad. Maybe I've done enough of these now that were really bad that maybe I appreciate these a little bit more than I did at one time. Looking at the back, you've got two battery covers a la the Ouya, except they're on the back instead of the front. It does have the screws that I hate a whole bunch, but at least they are big enough that you can use pretty much anything laying around the house to open them. So, I get annoyed with these. Somebody told me in a couple videos ago, I was going to say in the last video, but it was a couple videos ago, that these are actually a safety requirement in the United States because the kids might swallow the battery door. So, there you go. Let me know what you think of that, considering just handling it probably gives you cancer. But anyway, there's no date stamp on it, so I'm not sure what the date is. I know the others of these were from the early 2000s, so I'm going to assume this was the same time period. Cable is about 6 feet long, ends in, of course, an RCA mono. I mentioned the doors. Did I mention it takes 4 AA batteries? That's a lot of AA batteries for this. Even in the time period, that was a lot. They were usually taking 2 by then. Anyway, 4 of them. Wow. Well, I suppose we have really worn out the physical part of this. Let's go play a few games, shall we? Bum 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 ba-dum bum. Transition. Okay, are you ready for this? It's the scenario versus Maxx. 17 classic and racing games. I'm excited. All right, we're gonna start out with Ball Clash. This game's okay. It's kind of interesting. Press the X button to throw the balls. Basically what you're trying to do is have the least amount of balls at the end of the round, at the end of these 50 seconds, or get all the balls over to the other side. There we go. And you can curve these, but it doesn't seem to help. I mean, it doesn't... Crap. You can curve these things, but like I said, it just doesn't... It doesn't... I missed them. It doesn't seem to respond all the time, but every once in a while you'll see I throw a curve. He did not hit me. I want to replay. It's not throwing. It wasn't throwing. Oh, it's because they all went to the side. So I lost that round. I usually win. Come on, go. 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 Come on, go, 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 go. Dang it. That should have hit him. There, hit him. You can see if I could reliably throw an angle shot, it would be a lot easier. But got him. Yeah, got a set. Alright, next game. Not terrible, not great. By the way, is this the ugliest menu you've ever seen? It's pretty ugly. Next we have Balloon Man. This is a little bit like Joust. It's ridiculously artificially hard. Oh wait, if I just press the button, he'll keep going up. And these stars like aim for you though. So you're supposed to avoid these stars. Alright, let's start, come on. And grab the balloons, basically. The controls aren't terrible, but they're not great. Let's go. Come on. Get him! No! No. Took me forever to get anywhere on this. All right, game number 2. Here we go with basketball. This is kind of a free throw game. It would probably be pretty good if you had a little bit better control over the timing on it. It's just it feels pretty random, honestly, because it's really hard to get the timing right on it. I mean, you kind of time it ahead, but the timer is going so stinking fast. See, and then it doesn't show you the bars. It doesn't show you the bars after you throw it, so you don't know how many bars you're getting. I mean, it looks like I got 2. I don't know what it judged it at. And I don't know. It just appears to be pretty random. See, there we go. It would be better if they would have made it so it's like timed according to how long you hold the button, I think. See, it's over. So I hit 1. Record 20. No more of that. Next we have Bubble Blaster. And so normally you'd like turn the little guy in the center and then match the balls, but in this one you press you put your pointer between them. It's hard to explain. You just basically point at them and then it shoots the ball in the direction that you've pointed, which is kind of weird, but it's not terrible. It's just really hard to control because you're using something that really should be controlled with a mouse, I would think. There you go. You got to point right at the ball, apparently. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Look at that. I think you get the point. I think another 10 minutes of me playing that game would probably drive you nuts. Next we have Roadstar. This one's kind of cool. Basically I'm trying to land on this little platform. So you press the button to judge the speed. And then you miss. It would be nicer if it would have an animation of the car actually going down the thing, but whatever. I won! Yay! Alright, let's try one more. Oh, not far enough. About there. I guess I would have fallen off. See, that's why you think you won, and you really didn't. I blew up the thing. Ah, come on. I was doing a lot better during my last playthrough of this. How did I lose that? Oh, too far. Win! Alright, back to it. Roadstar. Alright, here's Bounce. This is one of my least favorite games because it had so much potential. But due to the fact that the screen is very just distracting, and the fact that, well, the controls are kind of messed up, it ends up failing. So basically, I move both sets of paddles. I control the top and bottom by going right and left, and the right and left by pressing up and down. And it's just kind of confusing. I mean, it's really kind of hard to control. It's hard enough to control this kind of game, with a, with a D-pad, let alone having to control two sets of really hard to control paddles with them. So it's almost unplayable, honestly, for me anyway. If you do better at it, let me know. I'm kind of curious to see if anybody actually does well at that game. Astro Fighter. This one's not bad. I mean, the visuals are a little bit whack on an LCD screen, but if you look in the bottom right, that's how much time I have left. See, I just died. Let's try that again, though. I want to show you the boss. So basically, every time you get hit, you lose time. And there's sometimes some drops that'll give you more. So often it's better to just... Oh, crap. I can't believe I got hit by that. Avoid. Rather than engage if they seem too fast. Oh, come on. I think I got to the boss the first time I freaking played this, and now I just can't do jack. Come on. Come on. It's not really much of a boss, but... Miss it. Urgh. Urgh. No. There he is. There he is. Well, not really a boss, but he gives you extra stuff. There you go. I hope you weren't expecting anything great out of that. Alright, that was Delta Fighter. Sorry, I did it wrong. Okay, now we have the Knight. This one is kind of hard to figure out, but basically there's an angel dropping things. You shoot. She's dropping balls. All right, I'm gonna say it. She's dropping balls, and then you basically shoot them and collect any goodies. And you're on a timer. Plus, you could, die of losing hit points. This is essentially an angel shooter RPG. That's right. Because you have stats. Come on. Extra life. Am I supposed to... No, I'm not supposed to get those. Alright, fine. Just a note on the D-pads. I mean on the D-pads. On the shoulder buttons. The shoulder buttons are actually repeats of A and B. Oh, I'm almost dead. Ooh, there's an extra. Yay. We'll play till level 2. Oh, I can't believe I did that again. One more drop. And the level's done, I think. Nope. Here we go, I passed. Next. It's time for hard win. This one's, believe it or not, kind of fun. Basically, I try to put these little balls into their collective containers. Oh shoot, I messed that up. By moving right, left, and up to send them down the center. And I totally messed that up. And you have to get a set number to allow you to continue. Oh, there. So my task was 17 and I just failed on that one. So it's game over, kids, but if you focus a little, you'll get it. There we go. See? Doing like a pro now. I just want to show you the second level because it's horrendous. Seriously. There we go. I have succeeded at my task. Alright, so now... so now it's like this. There's kind of a pattern to this, so it's not really that bad. But, man, it gets, you know, kind of confusing, as you can see. And I'm probably not going to pass here. I'm really screwing up. There we go. Mostly timing, though. See, I came really... Oh, no, I did get it. Alright, so I made it. Next game. Lonely Island. This is one of the most complex, I guess, games in here. Got a couple of little penguins. And you basically do... you do a number of mini games that this controller isn't really up to. I'll do this one more time. Try this one more time. Come on. There. Come on. There we go. The problem is the button. The button just is not the best. So it's kind of hard to time buttons. Button-based things. Alright. So on this particular level, I find the hidden penguin. Mm-hmm. There he is. Nice, huh? Where's the penguin? I almost chose the wrong one. Also, you've got a timer, which makes it a little bit more difficult. But okay, so I was successful there, so I got a happy face. And then we got this, which looks like it should be Pengo. They're penguins, for crying out loud. It so should be Pengo, but you can't push the blocks, which makes me so sad. All you're doing is avoiding the stupid bears. The angry bears. Actually, I should probably go back and do this way, because you can't actually get past this guy. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, angry bear, move it. Move it. There we go. Get past him. In here. Bump. Bada bing, bada bang. And winner. Really? Really? Okay. I forgot to do this one this time. Am I supposed to press the button? I don't get this at all. I didn't play this one last time. I don't understand. I don't... Is it like... No, there's... I don't understand this game at all. Whatever. I succeeded, had no idea what I did. Finally, we got Matchy the PCs. This is the one I was talking about. Go on. Good game in here. And I think we got it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that is that's a winner there. Next we have Fast Race, which I was expecting to be another one of those just like straight road racing games, but this is quite a bit like Bump and Jump. Honestly, it's like a cut rate bump and jump. It's not too bad, really. I mean, I'm not great at it, but here we go. See? I can jump on enemies and kill them. Ooh. Come on. Yeah. Oop. There we go. Fast Race. That was not bad, though. Next we have Dangerous Zone, or Zone Danger, if you believe its title screen. This one's another one of the more fun games on here. Basically, I'm trying to create a line. Ah, rats. There we go. Without getting crushed by blocks. So basically, to get to the next level, it says I have to do 15 lines. Oops. That'll take a while. I am pretty sure that this is based on a real NES game. If anybody remembers the name of that NES game, please do me a favor and let me know in the comments down below. I cannot remember the name of it, but I am almost sure that this was an actual NES game, but kind of better implemented. Pretty sure. So what happens is basically, you finish the level, and in the next round, the cranes get faster. And I don't think I'm going to put you through another, like, 9 layers of this. You might go crazy. That's just too much. Alright, next we have Mr. Potato. Or Mr. Potato, depending on your inclination. It's a lot like Mr. Do's Castle, but these ladders can't be pushed. Alright. A little bit puzzly. Ah, come on. Is this like a cut rate? Ah, come on. Come on. Oh, I can shoot. Is this like a cut rate Kirby? I think so. In fact, I think it's Kirby that's captured. So your brother, like Furby, has to get you. Grab the keys. I really wonder if they took like the NES version of Mr. Do's Castle and just threw a new background on it. Because like there's these blocks here that you'd think you should be able to knock down. Oh, come on. Apparently you can only have one shot on the screen at a time. Oh, come on. Alright, game over, thankfully. It's okay. It's not like great or anything. Next we have Bean's Adventure. I'm going to show you one stinking level of this. So basically, you're going to try and get this big old bean. I guess that's a bean. Is that why it's called Bean's Adventure? Or is this guy's name Bean? I don't know. Anyway, to this container right here. So, basically, I'm going to shove these blocks down. At first, I thought it might be a little bit like Balderdash, but no such luck. Right, there we go. And then Push, 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 push. And in I go. And then there's like the next level, which in its defense, it does add this little moth thing, which is a lot like the moth in Boulder Dash. Here's the thing. When I push this, he goes faster. Really? That is annoying as heck. So it tends to throw off the second level because you've got to get past this to get in here. You got to get all the little beans in there. So, kind of annoying. Graphics aren't that bad on it, though. It's not that bad of a game. Next, we have Happy Diamond, which is a Christmas story. There's going to be some matching in it. You're going to love it. Alright, so I can drag this over. Again, a lot of these games seem like they were better suited for a mouse. And then I match it. Christmas trees. Some bells. Great. I made it through the first level. I'm a genius. Right, next level. There we go. Level 2. So there is a trick to this one, I think. This one out. I wonder, can I move up? Can I move something up here? No. How am I supposed to get... I guess I gotta get the other one to there. Alright, gotcha. Whatever. Whatevs. Oh, here we go. Watch. Tricky. There we go. Now I match these. Now I match this one. And there we go. I hope I didn't ruin that level for you. Next. Ball Mania. Had to flip through those. This could have been a contender, but it is pretty poorly implemented. So when I turn, actually when I move my D-pad right, I should say, or left, I can rotate this. But as you can see, the rotation is super sloppy. And the other thing is that the balls, they kind of just randomly roll around anyway. See how they're colliding, and then they're not colliding, and then they're just kind of like all over the place. It kind of turns it into a luck fest, you know? It's just kind of... It doesn't feel right. It just does not feel quite right. It's not terrible, mind you, but it is pretty bad. Next. Block flying. I think that's the last one, isn't it? Yeah, block flying. This is it. Block flying. This one's not too bad. It's kind of an interesting game. So, basically, I move my little spaceship back and forth, and I can fire. I fire out these blocks. Now, each press moves them like one space. That isn't going to help you because this thing's invisible because I'm on green screen. But anyway, each press to the right or left with the D-pad basically equals one space. So it does line the blocks up. And basically all you're trying to do is, you know, make a rectangle. Pretty easy. Oops, see, I screwed that up. But it's okay because I can just build a bigger rectangle. English. I'm not very good at it, and since it's the only language I speak, I guess I'm in trouble. There we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't get a lot harder. I've played a game a lot like this on those little LCD, not backlit handhelds that are like $3 on eBay. There is essentially the same game as this on those, without the bitmaps. Oop, mistakes were made. Amazing, huh? Alright, we made it through all the games. Let's go to the verdict. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so what's the verdict on the 17-1 versus Maxx? Well, let me tell ya. General construction and design of the unit itself is quite good. It is made out of solid stuff. It feels like it could probably survive a pretty good beating, and beat it you will, because the games are not terribly good. They range in everything from poor to really, really bad. There was a couple games on here that I actually did enjoy a little bit. It's probably better geared towards kids. The menu, you know, I haven't seen one of these in a while. I guess I maybe forgot how ugly they are, but man, the menus are just ugly. I don't know what the heck they were thinking with these things. Just nasty menus. Ugh. Anyway, I'm offended by the menu system on this. Anyway, if you catch it maybe for $5 at a thrift shop, it might be an okay pickup for your kids. Give them something to do on an afternoon or something, but it's not going to give a whole lot more value than that. If you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.